新的事，新的事将要成就，新的恩典，新的盼望。我们要唱新歌，充满神的荣耀。
每次分享信息之前。
And every time before the speech starts,
我再跟大家分享个笑话，让大家轻松一下。
I would like to share the joke.
一个先生生前非常小气。
There's a gentleman who is very stingy when he was.
他告诉他的太太
He told his wife that
如果过世的时候
if I die,
你要把我所有的钱放在我的棺材里面，跟我一起埋葬。
You're going to
丧礼结束之后
and after the funeral,
在棺木要盖上的时候
when the coffin is about to close,
这个太太把一个盒子放在那个棺材里面
the wife just put a box into the coffin.
旁边说你不会那么笨吧
And the people around were like, aren't you that stupid?
你现在那么小气，你死的时候还把所有东西都跟他一起埋葬吗
He was so parsimonious when he was alive. Why do you bury everything with him?
他当然要啊
And she was like, of course I would do that.
我是基督徒啊
I'm a Christian.
我当然把他所有都放进去啊
I must put
他说
follow his will.
你放了什么
And what she put?
他说我放了一张支票在里面
I put a check.
好，支持的圣经，宣告上帝应许，我是有价值的，我是可爱的，我是被接纳的，我是被饶恕的，我是有能力的，我是蒙得祝福的。耶和华是我的牧者，我并不是缺乏。神若帮助我们，谁能抵挡我们呢？我靠着那加给力量的，凡事都能做。再次认真的说，我是有价值的，我是可爱的，我是被接纳的，我是被饶恕的，我是有能力的，我是蒙得祝福的。耶和华是我牧者，我并不是缺乏。神若帮助我们，谁能抵挡我们呢？我靠着那加给力量的，凡事都能做。愿上帝的应许临到每一个相信他应许人的身上。
And God's will come to our people.
今天要跟大家分享
Today we're going to share you
强烈的渴望。
how bad you want it.
你真的希望成功吗？
Do you crave success?
你真的希望完成梦想吗？
Do you covet success?
你真的希望达到目标吗？
Do you seriously want to reach a goal?
特别是上帝放在你心中的梦想，
Especially the goal that God has put in your heart.
上帝赐给你的应许，
The promise that God has given to you.
上帝一定已经预备好要帮助你完成。
The destiny that God has arranged for you that you will complete.
但是在得到应许、有梦想跟实现之前，
But on the road of accomplishing your dream and your
有一
promises,
段时间是考验的时间。
there are always difficulties.
当你有梦想、有渴望的时候，
When you crave and dream for something,
刚开始也许你充满热情，
you may be passionate in the very beginning,
但是在过程当中，
but during the process,
上帝却允许困难的出现。
God will allow difficulties to emerge.
也许别人会跟你说，
Maybe some people will say
说
to
一些
you,
否定的话，
they'll negate you,
或是有时候时间等久了，
and after a long time,
你就开始沮丧了，
your passion fades,
开始灰心了，
you become depressed,
甚至放弃了，
or you give up.
很可惜。
That's a shame.
很多人没有经过这段考验的时间，
A lot of people cannot overcome this
以至于
difficulty,
他们梦想没有实现，
and then they did not accomplish their dreams.
目标没有达到。
They didn't reach their goals.
你如果要达到上帝给你的梦想，
If you want to reach God's promises,
你如果要成为得胜蒙受祝福的人，
if you want to be blessed by God,
你一定要有一个信念：
you need to have this will.
我不轻易放弃，
I will not give up.
我坚持到底，
I persist.
我不会因为等太久了，
I will not change my passion even when the time is
我
long.
就灰心了。
I will not be depressed.
我不会因为别人对我说否定的话，
I will not because other people deny me,
我就说服自己，可能我不会完成的。
and I will deny myself from accomplishing my goals.
不是别人亏待你了，
Or when somebody mistreat me,
别人背叛你了，
somebody betray me,
你就开始愤怒，
and we start to be angry,
花时间反击，
and then we start to repudiate,
为自己申冤，
and we start to revenge,
以至于你错失了你的目标。
and we miss our goals.
这一段考验的过程，
This period of difficulties,
上帝要看你
God wants
是
to
不
see
是真正的有那么强烈的渴望。
if you want it really bad.
很多人希望能够成功，
A lot of people wish to success,
但是他不愿意付出代价。
but they will not be willing to pay.
他们不愿意坚持下去。
They are not willing to
很
exist.
多人渴望上帝医治他们的疾病，
A lot of people wish that God would cure their
但他
diseases,
们不愿意调整自己的生活作息。
but they will not adjust their life habits.
很多人希望收入能够增加，
A lot of people wish their income could be higher,
但他们还是上班迟到早退。
but he still come to work late and leave early.
如果你有强烈的渴望，
If you want it very badly,
渴望成功，
you want success,
渴望目标达到，
you want your goals accomplished,
渴望你的健康改善，
you want your health improved,
渴望找到好的对象，
you want to find a better
你要
opportunity.
能够做，你要做你能做到的。
You have to do what you can do.
上帝不会做你能做到的。
God will not do what you can do.
假设你想寻找对象，
If you want to find a wife or a husband,
你不要只求上帝啊，让人来爱我。
you cannot pray to God that let people love you.
上帝，那个女孩子是我心仪的对象。
It doesn't work. You say to God like, oh God, this is a girl or a boy that I love.
她的笑容深深的吸引我，
Her or his smile impresses me
我
a
真
lot.
的第一眼就爱上这个女孩子了。
I fall in love with this girl the first
上
time I
帝
see
啊
her.
求你让她爱我。
Oh God, please let she love me.
上帝啊，她连看我一眼都懒得看我。
And then God was like,
上帝啊，降下火来，行神迹，让她爱我，
God, please let her love me.
让她看到我就好像被电到一样，
When I see her, I feel electrified.
让她深深的被我吸引。
Please let her be attracted to me.
上帝可以做这样的事，
God can do something like that.
上帝也愿意做这样的事。
God is willing to do something like
那
that.
上帝会说
But God will say,
我可以做这些你做不到的事，
I can do the things that you cannot do.
但是你有没有做你能做到的事？
But what you are able to do, I will not do
你
it.
有没有让自己可爱一点？
Did you make yourself more adorable?
我一直跟大家讲，不要求别人爱我们，
You should not ask other people to love you,
只求我们自己可爱。
just to ask yourself to be better.
那也是我经常在上帝面前讲的，跟上帝说的。
There's a time I came to God and talked to
上
Him.
帝，我不求你让人来喜欢我、爱我，
God, I do not pray to you that to make people love me.
我只求你帮助我的生命不断改变，以至于我是一个可爱的人。
I wish you to change myself so my life will change and I will be better.
当你是一个可爱的人的时候，
When you're a lovable person,
自然有人会爱你的，
naturally somebody will love you.
就容易多了。
And then it's much easier.
爱人很难的，
Love is hard.
别人爱你比较容易。
But like, for
所
other
以，
people
如
to
果
love
你
you
有
is
你有
easy.
强烈的渴望，
So if you have a strong will,
渴望找到这个好的对象，
a strong will to find a spouse,
你要显示你的渴望啊！
you need to show it.
你有没有把自己整理得干净一点？
Did you dress yourself more neatly?
你有没有让自己在专业上能够让对方感到安定？
Did you make yourself more courteous when you like communicate with
你有
her?
没有改变自己讲话的态度？
Did you change your tone of
你有
communication?
没有管住自己的舌头？
Did you control your words from spitting
你有
out?
没有改变一些坏的习惯？
Did you change some bad habits?
如果你有强烈的渴望，
If you have this strong will,
你会做这些事情。
you will do all those stuff.
如果你不做这些改变，
If you don't make those changes,
好像你在跟上帝说：“上帝，我的渴望没有那么强烈。
and then it's just like you say to God that God, my will is ”not
上帝
strong.
说：“你既然没有那么强烈的渴望，
God says, if your will is not strong,
那我干嘛帮助你
why would I help you?
所以我们来到上帝的面前，
So we come to God.
如果我们想完成梦想、
If we want to reach our dreams,
完成目标，
if we want to accomplish our
我们要用
goals,
行动让上帝知道我们有强烈的渴望。
we need to make actions to prove to Him that
圣
we
经
have
里
a
面有
strong
一个
will.
故事，
There's a story in the Bible.
有一天耶稣经过一个地方，
There's a day when Jesus went
Wow.
passed through a market.
很多人围着他，
A lot of people have been surrounding Him.
很多人跟着他。
A lot of people have been following Him.
耶稣在这之前
Before that, Jesus,
已经行了很多的神迹，
He has already promised a lot of
他们
miracles.
让瘸腿的可以走路，
He made crippled people walk.
他让耳聋的可以听得到。
He made deaf people hear.
他是那个时代那个时候最受大家拥戴的人。
He is the most popular figure at his period.
他来到这个城市，
He came to the city.
很多人围绕着他。
A lot of people surrounded him.
有一个瞎子，
There's this blind man.
他的名字叫巴迪马，
His name is Bartimaeus.
巴迪摩，
Bar-
巴迪摩。
Bartimaeus.
是东部有一个城市叫巴迪摩，是巴迪摩啊。 他是天生的瞎子，
He was born blind.
他从来没有看过。
He has never been able to see anything.
当他知道耶稣可以行神迹，
When he heard that Jesus can reach miracles,
耶稣又来到他住的地方，
Jesus has come to where he lives.
他跟很多其他的瞎子跟生病的人一样，
He, like a lot of people who beg for God for his blindness,
在路边等着，
wait for him on the
希
road,
望耶稣来到的时候
and wish when Jesus comes,
摸摸他们，
and he will
他们的病
touch
就
them,
可以得到医治。
and then their diseases will be
很
cured.
多人在等着，
A lot of people have been waiting for
就只
this,
有这个巴提摩有一点不一样。
but this Bartimaeus is a little different.
当耶稣经过的时候，
When Jesus passes,
所有人都在等着，等着，被动的等着，
all the people are waiting passively,
希望耶稣注意到我，
wishing that Jesus can pay attention to them.
过来摸我一下，我就病得到医治。
And then when he touches them, they will
大家
like
都
be blessed.
静静的、被动的等着，
They're just being there passively waiting to be blessed.
只有这个叫巴提摩的这个瞎子，
Only this blind beggar Bartimaeus,
远远的听到耶稣要走过来，
when he heard from far away that Jesus is coming along,
他就大声的叫
he starts to yell,
大卫的子孙耶稣啊，
"Oh, son of David, Jesus,
救救我，
have mercy on me,
救救我！
have mercy on me."
其他人说你不要那么大声了，
Other people were like, "Shut up, be quiet.
你不要吵到我耶稣了。
You should not bother Jesus.
他有很多的事要做，
He has a lot of things to do."
这些人根本看不起这个瞎眼，
Those people look down on him.
他们否定他。
They deny this blind person.
像这样残障的人，耶稣怎么会在乎呢？
They think that Jesus will not pay any attention
耶
to
稣要
this
接
disabled
触
man.
的人是那一些什么教会的牧师或长老们。
What Jesus will pay attention to are only those pastors in the churches.
尽管这些人说你不要讲，不要叫那么大声，
Although all the people told Bartimaeus that you should not shout that loud,
叫他安静，
they told him to be quiet.
他不仅没有安静，
But not only did he become
他
quiet,
叫得更大声了。
she shouted all the more.
你越叫我不出声，我叫得越大声；
If you don't let me speak, I'll speak louder.
你越否定我，我要让你知道耶稣会帮助我。
The more you deny me, I'll make you realize that Jesus will help
所以
me.
他越叫他不出声，他叫得越大声。
So the more they told him to shut up, the louder he speaks.
耶稣听到了，
Jesus hears that.
就过去说：“谁在叫我？”
He asks, "Who's asking for me?"
他看到这个瞎子在叫他，
He sees this blind man.
他过去摸着他的头，
He came there and touches his head.
去吧，你的信心医治了你。
Go, your confidence has healed you.
耶稣没有说我医治了你，
Jesus did not say that he himself has cured him.
你的信心医治了你。
It is his confidence, his will that cured his
那一
blindness.
天那么多人在那个地方，
At that day, so many people were at the palace.
我相信有各种疾病的人，
I believe there are people with all kinds of diseases.
也有很多的瞎子，
There are also a lot of blind
只有
people.
他得到医治，
But only Bartimaeus received salvation
因为他的行动
because his actions
让上帝看到他强烈的渴望，
made God see his strong will to reach his dream.
他不因别人的否定
He did not bend down because people are denying him.
而失去了信心，
And he did not lose any
他
confidence.
不会因为人太多
He did not, because there are so many people,
就以为自己没有机会了。
and thinks that he does not have a chance
我告诉你，要成为一个成功的人，
to become a successful person.
你要完成你的梦想，
You have to reach your
你要
dreams.
做一些跟平常人不一样的，
You have to do something extraordinary.
你要有强烈的渴望，
You need a strong will to
用
accomplish it.
行动证明你有强烈的渴望
You。need motivation to prove that you have this strong will.
呀，当你有这样强烈渴望的行动的时候，
When you have this strong will, this strong motivation,
你会看到上帝出手的，
you will see God reaches his hand out.
你会看到神迹在你的生命当中。
You will see miracle happening in your life.
因为上帝要知道你是不是真正的想改变，
Because God will then know that you truly want to change.
上帝要看到你是不是真正的在乎你所想改变的事情。
God will see that you really does care and does want to make a difference of everything around you.
当上帝看到你尽所能的做你能做的，
When God sees that you are trying your best, doing everything you are able to do,
他就做你做不到的。
He will do what you cannot
有一个年
accomplish.
轻人，
There's this young man.
他住在美国东部一个乡下，
He was living in this rural town in
他
east.
们好几代都是种棉花的，在那个地方。
All his generations before has been cotton farmers.
当他慢慢的长大的时候，
When he grew up like slowly.
里面有一个声音告诉他，
There's this voice that told him,
你有很多的潜力啊，
you have a potential.
你不应该只一辈子在这里种棉花，
You should not stay in this mediocrity planting cottons.
跟你的父亲跟你的祖父一样啊，
You're unlike your father and your
你应
grandparents.
该可以接受更好的教育啊，
You can receive a better education.
你的人生应该可以更美好啊，
Your life has a chance to become better.
里面有强烈的渴望，
You have a strong will.
要他离开那个地方，
You need this will to leave this place,
到大的城市去寻找机会。
to go to a city and to look for opportunities.
高中毕业那一年，
After graduation from high school,
他跟他的父母说：“我想到城市去，
he told his parents, I want to go to city.
我想进入大学去
I
读
want,
书。
I want to receive a better education ” in
他父母说
universities.：“
我没有钱啊，
But the parents was like, I don't have money.
我们不能送你到大城市去啊
We，cannot support you to the big cities.
你就乖乖的在这个地方。
Just stay here. ”
他里面有强烈的渴望，
But his strong will inside his
他还
heart
相信上帝既然给他这样的渴望，
he believes that if God has given him this
上
strong
帝早
will,
已经安排了完成这个渴望所需要的。
God has already accomplished everything that he cannot do.
他也更深深的知道，
He knows this by his heart.
即使上帝愿意完成他的渴望，
Although God will finish what he wants to,
这个过程当中，
during this process,
他要做自己能做的，
he needs to do whatever he can
而不
do,
是被动的等待上帝帮助他。
instead of waiting passively for the help of God.
有一天，
There's this day
他跟他的父母讲
when he told his parents,
我决定要去了。
I decided to go.
父母说我们只能给你火车票的钱，
And his parents was like, we can only support you for a train ticket.
其他的生活费你自己要打理。
All these other fees you have to pay yourself.
这个年轻人拿了一本电话簿，
This young man took out this telephone book.
是纽约一家很大百货公司的那个里面有纽约一家很大百货公司所有分店的住址跟电话。
It contains all the telephone numbers of all the sub-stores of a huge New York department
这家百货公
company.
司有393家分店在纽约的地方。
There are 393 sub-departments of this company.
他打了393封信，
He wrote 393 letters one by one.
在40-50年前就有打字机而已，
Like in the 14th and 15th, there are only typewriters.
也没有影印机的。
There's no printers.
他用手打了393封信，
He printed 393 letters
寄到
individually.
这家百货公司的每一个分店去，
And he sent all those letters to every single of those
里面
sub-departments,
介绍他是谁，
introducing who he is,
告诉他们希望他们能给他一个工作的机会。
informing them that he wishes a chance to work.
他里面说，从打扫的清洁工都可以，
He promises that even if it's like a hygiene person, it's fine.
呀，最简单、最卑贱的工作都没关系，
Even the simplest, the lowest work, it's fine for him.
只要你愿意给我一个机会。
He just wishes for this single
他寄
chance.
了393封信出去，
He sent in this 393 letters
那么1个礼拜、
after a week,
1个月、
after a month,
3个月，
after 3 months.
一点消息都没有，
There's no news at all.
等了3个月了，
After waiting for 3 months,
没有任何回应，
there's no response.
是不是人家根本不愿意给我机会？
Did they refuse to give me any chances?
他是个年轻人，
This young man,
好像听到我今天跟大家分享的，
it's like that he has heard what we have shared today.
他不轻言放弃，
He does not give up.
他不因为等太久了而灰心，
He will not be depressed when he's waiting for too long.
他决定
He decides
坐火车
to go to New York by train,
到纽约这393家的分店去问问看，
to just like check for all the department stores in
去
New
确
York
定他
City,
们是不是真的收到他的信啊。
to check if they actually has received his
他
letters.
走到纽约的其中一家分店，
And he found one of the sub-stores in New
他
York.
跟柜台小姐说：“我想见你们的经理。
He told the receptionist, I want to see your ” manager.
柜台小姐说：“为什么要见我们经理
The receptionist asked, why do you want to see the manager? ？”
他说：“我写了一张求职信，不知道你们老板、你们经理有没有收到
He said, I wrote a letter asking for a job to your boss. I wanted to make sure if he receives it.
这个小姐问了经理之后，
After asking for the manager,
经理的回答是：“
the manager's
我
response
们现
was,
在有393家的分店，
although we have 393 sub-stores,
但是任何的 求职的信都会到总公司去。
But all the letters for jobs will go to the main
不
company.
管你写到哪一家分店，都会集中在总公司
And。no matter which sub-store you wrote, it will be sent to the headquarters.
他问说：“你们总公司在哪里
And he asked, where's the headquarters in?？”
那小姐说：“我就在隔几条街的地方。”
The manager responds that it's just several blocks away.
这个年轻人就到那总公司去。
This young man just went to the headquarters.
柜台先生问他：“你要找谁
The receptionist asked, who do you want to find?？”
他说：“能不能见你们人事部的那个主管？”
He asked if he can meet the administrative manager.
那小姐说：“我问问看。”
And the receptionist asked, I will ask him.
很快的，小姐回来，
Suddenly she came back.
她说：“我们人事部主任要见你。”
She said the administrator wants to see you.
哇，她很惊讶，
He was surprised.
怎么那么快？
How's it so fast?
怎么他愿意见我？
How would he be willing to see me?
他被那个小姐带着坐电梯到一间很大的房间去，
So he was brought to this huge office by elevator.
一个人坐在大桌子前面。
There's this one person sitting in front of this huge table.
这个年轻人进来，
The young man came in.
跟他说：“我是某某人。”
He told me that I'm this.
这个人事的主管说：“我知道你是谁。”
And the administrator was like, I know who you are.
他拉开了他的一个抽屉，
He pulled up his drawer.
这393封信是不是你写的？
Aren't those 393 letters all by yours?
他跟是我写的。
And the young man was like, yes,
人
these
事
are all by mine.
经理跟他说
And the administrator told him,：“
我早就等着你来了，
I have been waiting for you.
我也知道你会来的。
I know you will be coming.
我要看你有多强烈的渴望找到这个工作，
I know you have a strong will to come here.
我要看你是不是真的在乎这个工作。”
I want to see if you really want this job.
当天这个主管给他一个工作，
And like the day when he came there, he received the job.
从那一天开始他就有收入了。
Starting from that day, he has an income.
他半工半读，
And he worked really hard.
完成了大学的学位，
Finished the college degree.
后来进入那家公司当低阶主管，
And then he became a manager in that company.
后来成为一家分公司的主管。
And then he became a head manager in a sub-store.
当你内心有强烈渴望的时候，
His strong will
你会做，你不会受环境所摇动的，
will push us through the obstacles.
你会坚持下去的。
We will insist.
很多人太容易放弃了，
A lot of people will give up.
很多人碰到困难就不再努力了。
A lot of people stop showing effort after
你一定
being
要下
difficulties.
定决心。
We need to make our mindset.
既然我有这样梦想跟渴望，
If you want this so bad,
不管环境多艰难，
no matter how bad is the
不管挑
environment,
战多大，
no matter how bad is the challenge,
我都愿意坚持下去。
I will insist.
当上帝看到你这样决心的时
And
候，
when God sees your
就是
determination,
上帝出手的时候。
that's when God leaves a hand to
你
you.
在等待上帝帮助你，
And then you'll be waiting for God's
上
help.
帝在等待你显示你的决心。
And God is waiting for you to show your motivation to Him.
上帝要看你是不是真的在乎嘛？
God wants to see if you really care about
你
it.
跟上帝说：“上帝，我要健康的身体。
And you told God, I want to enter you. ”
上帝说：“你首先让我知道你是有运动、有节食，要注意你的饮食。
God was like, I want to know first if you have controlled your diet. ”
你跟上帝说：“上帝啊，让我的婚姻美满。
If you beg for God for your
上帝
better
让我有
matrimony,
好的人际关系。
God will ask if you already have a good relationship.
上帝会问你说：你真的渴望有好的人际关系吗？
God will ask if you really crave for that good relationship.
显示出你的渴望。
Show your will.
你愿意咬紧你的舌头吗？
Are you biting your tongue?
你愿意善待人吗？
Are you treating others nicely?
你愿意遮掩别人的过犯吗？
Are you like taking responsibilities for
你
other
愿意
people?
给予吗？
Are you willing to give up?
你愿意肯定人、鼓励人吗？
Are you willing to say yes to other people?
你如果做这些事情，
If you're doing things like that,
上帝看到你强烈的渴望，
when God sees a strong will,
上帝就必定伸出手来做你做不到的事情。
God will reach His hand and help you.
圣经说：“饥渴慕义的人有福了，
And all the people with a purpose will have like
因为他们
blessings.
必得饱足。”
Blessed are those who
我相
hunger
信这里一个
and
属
thirst
灵
for
的
righteousness.
原则就是：
The principle of that
你
is
真的渴慕改变吗？
if you are really will to change,
你希望成功吗？
are you willing to success?
你希望你事业发达吗？
Are you willing to make your career better?
是的，也许你做牧师，我真的很渴望，
Maybe you say, Pastor, I really want that.
我真的渴望我的客户越来越多。
I crave for a lot of things.
那上帝会说：
And God will say,
你有没有装备自己？
did you gear yourself up?
你有没有进修？
Did you take online courses?
你有没有改善你对人的服务的态度？
Did you change your service attitude toward other
你服务的
people?
品质有没有改变？
Did your personality change to
如
a
果
better
你
side?
真的那么样渴望，
If you really are willing to make so many changes,
你会做这些事的。
you will do all those stuff.
你如果不做这些改变，
If you don't do those changes,
我看不出你强烈的渴望，
He will not see that you want it strongly,
我也很难帮助你，上帝也很难帮
and
助
then
你。
He will not help you.
我认识一个女孩子，
I know this girl.
她经历一次婚姻的失败，
He has undergone a disastrous marriage.
已经快40岁了。
She's entering her 40s.
她很想再找另外一个对象，
She wants to find another husband.
她每天跟上帝求，
Every day she begs God,
给我一个好的对象。
God, just give me a better
终于有一天，
husband.
有一位男士出现了，
God promised her that someday He will appear.
她很喜欢这个男孩子，
She likes this boy very much.
她也知道这个男孩子应该也会喜欢她，
She knows that this man will like her.
但是她有一个问题，
But there's one single problem.
她喜欢抽烟，
She likes smoking
而
cigarettes
且是抽雪茄，
and like smoking cigars.
她已经抽了20年了。
She has been smoking cigars for 20 years.
她试着戒烟，
She tries to give up smoking,
就是戒不掉。
but the addiction is too strong.
最成功的记录是2个月不抽烟
So the longest period that she gave up is only 2 months.
，2个月之后又开始了。
After 2 months, she just gave
她
up.
曾经到戒烟的地方去，
She went to the place where she gave up smoking.
她用尽各种方法让自己戒烟，
She used every single method possible to give up smoking,
但是她就戒不掉。
but she
她非常喜欢这个男孩子
craves that this young man.
呀，但她知道，如果这个男孩子知道她有烟瘾，大概不会爱她的，
But she knows that if this young man knows that she smokes cigars, he will not like her,
也更不会娶她了。
and he won't even marry her anyway.
那她是何等的渴望有婚姻，
But she craves for matrimony so bad.
她渴望被这个男孩子接受。
He wants this boy so much.
你知道她多快戒掉这个烟瘾吗？
Do you know how fast she gave up smoking?
从那个男孩子邀请她一起吃晚餐的那一天开始，
From the day of their first date,
她就完全戒掉了烟瘾了。
she gave it up completely,
现在结婚已经超过10年，她不再抽烟了。
and now she never smokes anymore.
当你有强烈渴望的时候，
When you have a strong will to do something,
你会愿意改变的。
you are willing to make changes.
很多人说牧师啊，我改不了耶，
A lot of people say, "Oh, Peter, I cannot change it. It's too strong.
我就是这么懒散的人，
I just have this addiction to be
我
lazy.
就是这么不拘束的人
I
耶。
just have this addiction to be not
我
formal.
讲话就是温柔不起来
I just
耶，
cannot be gentle.
我就喜欢晚上2点睡觉
I
哎，
just want to sleep at 2 o'clock every
我就
night.
喜欢坐在烧面前吃洋芋片看
I
电
just want
视
to be a couch potato every day.
我就不喜欢进厨房帮太太做事
I
耶。
don't want to help my wife do
牧
any
师
kitchen
啊，
stuff.
我改变不了，
Pastor, I cannot change it.
不是你改变不了，
I cannot change it.
是那动力不够。
Your motivation is not strong enough.
你不要等到上帝让你痛的时候才改变啊。
You shouldn't only change when God makes you feel painful.
有时候我们说人的尽头是神的起头，
Sometimes we say that people's progresses and
有时候
developments
上
are
帝
God's miracles.
就会逼到一个程度，
When God forces you to a certain extent,
让你不得不改变。
well, you have to change.
我们不要等到那一天才改变。
We don't want to wait until that day to change.
我相信我们在座每一个人都渴望我们有所成就的，
I know that everybody sitting here wishes some accomplishments.
我们都希望我们来到美国这个地方，
We all compared to United States.
哪一天我们回去我们故乡的时候，
Someday when we dream of our hometowns
哇，人家羡慕你，
and it's better,
人家真正的说，哇，你真的在美国混得不错哎，
and then they'll just be surprised that, oh, you're having a very nice life
哇，
in
你
the
在
United
美国
States.
混得不错，
You're doing decent.
我们都希望这样子嘛，
A lot of people are wishing that.
谁不想在美国混得好呢？
Doesn't anyone want to make some accomplishments over here?
但混得好，这是江湖话了，混得好。
But this is just very
我们信上，
informal.
我们信上的说，我们在美国真的蒙受上帝的祝福，
And for us, it's receive blessing from God.
我们都希望这样子嘛。
Do you like this way?
但是你真的那么渴望吗？
Do you really long for it?
还是你只是说说而已？
Or you're just saying that instead of doing any actions?
我经常跟年轻人在聊天，
There's a time when I was
每个人都
talking
说
with young：“
牧
men.
师啊，我好羡慕你有事业有成，
Everybody was like, "Oh, Pastor,
哦，那么好的
I'm jealous.
事业。
you have such a good career." ”
我说：“你也可以做得到啊。
And I told him that you can also do that.
哦，牧师，我大概做不到，
But like the young man was like, "Oh, I don't think I can do
我
it.
没有你的个性，
I don't have your
我
personality.
早上爬不起
I
来，
cannot wake up every
我
morning.
体力没有那么好。
I don't have the strong stamina.
不是，你做不到，
I don't think I can do it."
你可以做得到的。
Yes, you can.
只是你没有那么强烈的渴望，
It's just you don't have the strong will to do
你
it.
只是嘴巴说说而
You're
已。
just saying it.
多少人想成功，
There are so many people that want
但
success,
是不是真正的想成功，
but like it's not those people that truly want
他们只
success.
是想享受成功带来的好处，
They just want to enjoy the benefits of
他们不知
success.
道成功的背后要很多的代价的。
They overlooked all the pays you have to pay before succeed.
我真希望告诉在座的每一个基督徒，
I wish every single one of you sitting here
上帝可以帮助你成功，你不用做什么事情。
that God will just like make you successful without doing anything.
但是上帝在你成功之前，
But before God makes you
要
succeed,
调整你，
He will adjust you.
要改变你，
He will change you
好让你可以承受上帝给你的祝福。
so that you will be able to undergo His blessings.
你如果只是想成功，
If you only want success,
而不想付出代价，
but you don't want to pay anything,
不想改变，
you don't want to change,
那只是愿望而已。
that's just like an illusion.
梦想跟愿望不一样。
Dream and illusions are
愿望
different.
是我希望我成功，
Illusions are seems like
但
I
是
want
我
to
还
succeed,
是看电视，我还是每天不学无术了。
but I still want to watch TV and like I don't want to study any.
有梦想的人不一样，
People with dreams are different,
特别是我们信神的人，
especially we who believe in
我们
God.
梦想加上上帝的祝福，
Having a dream and the blessing from God,
我们应该是最成功、最蒙受祝福的人。
we should be the most blessed people and we can do anything.
可惜很多人错过了上帝给他们的梦想，
But unfortunately, a lot of people misses His
因
blessing
为你不愿意付出代价，
because they are unwilling to pay for
因为
it,
你没有强烈的渴望。
because they don't want it badly.
我鼓励在座的每一个人，
I encourage everyone
如果
sitting
你
here,
渴望完成你的梦想，
if you crave for your success,
渴望达到你的目标，
if you want to accomplish your
用
goals,
行动来显示你的渴望跟
you
决
need
心
to，you need to like show actions to show your motivation.
坚持下去，
You need to persist and insist.
不要受别人的影响。
You should not be stopped by other
很
people.
多人在追逐梦想的过程当中，
A lot of people on their way of chasing
别
their
人一
dreams,
批评他、否定他、拒绝他，
after so many denials,
他就开始反击了，
they start to repute.
以至于他分神了、分心了。
They are distracted from their goals.
不管别人如何待你，
No matter how other people treat you,
不管别人在那时候如何享受生活，
no matter how people told you to enjoy your life,
专注你的目标，
focus on your goal,
你就不会受这些人影响，
and you will not be distracted by
因
them.
为你有强烈的渴望。
Because you have this strong will.
我从小就渴望成为医生，
For example, I crave to be a doctor ever since I'm
最
little.
初是我爸爸的渴望，
In the beginning, it was a dream of my
我
father.
爸爸渴望我们能够脱离贫穷。
My dad wishes that I can get rid of poverty.
想想我们不是富二代，我们不是官二代，我们不是红二代，都不是。
Considering that I'm not born rich, I'm not born with power, and I'm not born with a lot of like.
我们唯一有的机会就是
My only opportunity is
好好的读书。
education.
我爸爸没有停留在想我们要好好读书而已。
My dad didn't stop in the illusion of receiving a better
爸爸
education.
借钱让我去读初中的私立学校。
My dad borrowed money for me to go to a good middle school.
那时候对我们来说，送一个孩子去读另外一个城市的私立学校，是多辛苦的一件事情。
For my period, letting the children to go to another city to take
别人
a
告诉
private
他
school.
不要
It's
这样做
hard.
啦，
A lot of people convince him not to do so.
不值得啦，
It's not worth it.
太辛苦了。
It requires too many effort.
爸爸有强烈的渴望，
But my dad has a strong will.
我借钱都要让我孩子去外地读书。
Even if I borrow money, I want my son to receive a better
不读
education.
书就没有机会。
Because if you don't receive an education, you have no
我
chance.
终于到外地去读书了，
The biggest thing is education.
我终于考上了重点的高中了。
Finally, I went to a better high school.
那时我开始强烈的渴望要成为医生，
Starting from then, I also crave to become a doctor.
因为我受不了贫穷的环境。
Because I cannot tolerate this poor relationships.
我受不了没钱被人看轻。
I cannot tolerate this poverty.
我不喜欢没钱，所以我的生活那么的辛苦。
I do not like this feeling of feeling like being poor, so I work extra hard.
不是说钱多重要。
It's not how money matters.
金钱不是万能。
Money cannot do anything.
但是没钱万万不能。
But like without money, you can do nothing.
我渴望成功。
I crave for success.
我唯有机会就是考上医学院。
My only opportunity is to go to medical school.
我终于考上了。
Finally, I made it.
7人的医学院。
It's like this medical school in Taiwan.
也很辛苦的。
It's also a lot of work.
我除了白天上课，晚上都骑脚踏车去当家教的。
Every day I bicycle to the school.
我在学校旁边开冰果店的。
And I open a fruit stand to earn extra money.
我早上5点起来到果菜市场批发水果的。
And I feel like working extra hard to sell fruits.
为什么我能够忍受这些苦？
But why we have to undergo so many difficulties in our lives?
强烈的渴望。
Because we have a strong will.
我有目标要达到。
We have this goal to reach.
我就忘记了所有的痛苦。
And then we will forget all the pains and all the difficulties.
终于上帝赐福给我。
Finally, God gave me the
上帝
opportunity.
也会做同样的事在你的身上的。
And God gave me success.
你要愿意吃苦。
As long as we're willing to take
愿
the
意付
pain.
出代价。
As long as we're willing to pay.
愿意在不对的环境当中做对的事情。
As long as we're willing to make the right decisions even
专
in
注
wrong
你的
ways.
目标。
And focus on our goals.
不受环境或别人的影响。
And to be not affected by other
我相信，如
people
果
and
你有这样
environment.
强烈的渴望，
And I believe that with this strong will,
如同那个瞎眼的巴提摩一样，
like this Baltimore who is blind,
上帝会翻转你的情况。
God will give you blessings.
如同我说那个抽烟的雪茄那个姊妹一样，
Like the sister I mentioned who smokes
神
cigars,
迹会发生在你的生命当中。
miracle will happen in lives.
我相信我们在座的每一个人都有强烈的渴望。
And I wish that everybody has a strong will over
我
here
也相信上帝愿意完成你的渴望，
to believe that God will
用
accomplish
你
your
的
goals.
行动显示你的决心，
And all you need to do is to show motivation,
显示你的渴望。
to show your
如果
crave.
你这样做，
If you do that,
没有什么梦想不能完成，
there's nothing that
没有
cannot
什
be
么目标不
accomplished.
能达到。
There's no goal
上
that
帝必
cannot be
定
reached.
赐福施恩给你，
God will
你必定
bless you.
成为上帝愿意给你的那个得胜蒙受祝福的
And
人。
you will be the blessed person.
愿神祝我每个人，
And may
我
God
们一
bless
起
us
起
all.
立。
不要让时间夺去我的心，不要让环境蒙蔽我的眼，不要让谎言使我耳发沉，不要让困难拦阻我前行。我要选择主的道路，放下为自己忧伤的权利。我要宣告主的大能，来呼喊哈利路亚。我立定心志，一生赞美你。我立定心志，单单敬拜你。愿神灵降下，永留在我心。我立定心志，走在主圣洁光中。
不要让时间夺去我的心，不要让环境蒙蔽我的眼，不要让谎言使我耳发沉，不要让困难拦阻我前行。我要选择主的道路，放下为自己忧伤的权利。 要宣告主的大能，来呼喊哈利路亚。我立定心志，一生赞美你。我立定心志，单单敬拜你。愿生命江河永留在我心。我立定心志，走在主圣洁光中。不要让世界夺去我的心，不要让环境蒙蔽我的眼，不要让谎言使我耳发沉，不要让困难拦住我前行。我要选择主的道路，放下为自己忧伤的权利。我要